Tea or hot chocolate, Nikki? Not every
You said Nikki one more time.
Due to being charged.
She's trying to get the question.
No, she's stalling. She's stalling because she knows as soon as she say the name, right, go back.
Child, let's kick this thing on off.
Okay.
You know, hi Judies, how y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Y'all loving us? Cause we love y'all. Now, y'all already know how we doing this thing up in this gig. Y'all see this girl. We gonna introduce her later, okay? Y'all gonna get a feel for her. Just know y'all remember this face. She is the poster girl for all gays that think the same when they come out in a Twinkies.
I'm 24.
See?
That's
Twinkies.
Or maybe you're just old.
No, never, girl.
Girl, she
You're
tried.
not even
That was
that
just
old.
saying.
Honey, I'm ageless.
That's what all folks said, but okay,
No,
girl.
it's okay because you gonna get there.
Hopefully one day.
However, we want to thank y'all for tuning in to SinglyGay Podcast. You know, our peoples.
What's poppin', people?
Yes, okay. For the ones that don't know us, who never been here,
It's your first time.
welcome.
To the rodeo.
Wait, why I gotta be the rodeo for that?
Because I ride like a rodeo. Alright, my bad. Y'all know I gotta get ratchet.
Anywho, we always here to embrace and love new Judies. So if you've never been on this YouTube channel to come and support us Judies, come on, because we like family shifts, we like more people, you know. However, if y'all catching this episode on YouTube, please make sure that you go like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, you know, so every time we upload, so y'all know every time we upload. Also, if you like any content that we promote and we put out, please make sure that y'all go in the comment section and comment about it, because my friend keeps saying that y'all don't comment.
Y'all don't comment. I need a comment. I need a statement. I need, like, y'all watched and got your own opinion. Like, we're not the only ones out here, girl.
Well, you know, friends, sometimes they get a little lost in the sauce.
Well, girl, come up out of the sauce.
Come
on out. He said, come out.
However, y'all know who we are. We the hostess with the mostest. You know, I am Aquarius Kelly, and y'all know who that thing is.
It's C. Yvonne in the building. It's C. Yvonne in the building. It's C. Yvonne.
Also, as you guys can see, we have a special Judiee here with us tonight. She used to be the security guard for the Queen of England, honey. This is Miss Lady herself, Miss Ann. This is our good Judiee. This is Andy, child, coming in on the first time on the show.
Oh, she said she ain't got work tomorrow. She got time to play tonight.
That's all right. Just know, I run the place. I can take time to get to work. But no, hi Andy, how you doing? What's up,
Andy? It's cute.
Thank you.
You're one of the first to actually be in the studio.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, throughout the season.
The pandemic. Well, no. The second. Well, throughout the season, the first.
The first.
The first.
I know.
Yeah, the first
I know
one, yeah.
Yeah. Because when I was watching, like, it'd be like, it was all through like streaming. Like, it was really lit. So that's good that the news was coming, to a better place.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you to the at-home test.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for the
people.
Thank you for the court system going ahead and take the mandate off of masks. Yeah,
you
didn't know that happened today?
I need that back. We was able to cover some people's bad breath. What do you mean?
What did they take it off?
I mean, the airports.
Oh.
Yeah, the girls was taking the signage down. They were removing the girls.
I bet they were.
In the airport. I
don't have the girls shook.
Guess who's still gonna wear their mask when they travel?
You.
So
I am
smart.
too. I'm just saying.
You're so sweet.
We're getting to that point.
So I've heard. Right, yeah, So Andy, tell the people about you. Tell them, who you are, where you from, what you do.
Okay. Hi, I'm Andy. I'm from Cambridge, Massachusetts originally, and I currently reside in Brockton. I grew up in Boston most of my life, and I like talking about Black folks and gay men, and
she said I like talking. I like talking about Black folks
and gay men, and those two things just make me like really, really happy. So I'm so happy to be here.
Gay folks and Black men.
Yes.
Bitch, with Jesus,
but talking about them.
Yeah.
Talking about them.
Yeah.
And what like?
I would hope a good
The
vibe.
good and the bad, you know? The good and the bad.
And that makes you happy.
Yeah. Even the bad. I believe in like duality. Like I believe that, you know, everything is not always great and everything's not always good. Like we all have are problematic in some ways and we all are great in others.
Well, I don't know about that, child. She's saying we are. You can't club me with these people.
From what I've heard, you're a little.
She is.
You do have to go pressed. Penny
down.
As usual.
Period.
You know.
The opinions give the
shout out to Cardi B. We one in the same girl. We be minding our own business and we just be pressed. They be pressed, Cardi. I don't know about Cardi B. Why they pressed? Because
girls can rap, write. Anyways.
We still in the top. We still I'm like we still in the top 10 on Billboard Hot 100. Girl, we still make
Good song.
Oh,
I'm a pop music connoisseur, so I know what's on the charts, and I haven't seen her.
Miss Thing said connoisseur.
I haven't seen her on this since
she said connoisseur, girl.
We still been there. We was there. We just dropped. Go check out the new single we just dropped.
Which one?
We
like she was on the
track. She's on the track. Everybody.
Y'all yuck my yum, honey.
Like she wrote up.
Y'all can love. If y'all like mediocrity, I mean that's what the girls like these days. So it's not.
I can tell because that's what some of y'all be looking for on the streets.
No, I don't look for. I like exquisite.
No, I think that's how you get to the letters D and the L, honey. Tell us about the DLs. Tell us about the DLs, girl.
I don't know what DLs.
Yeah.
Does that even exist anymore?
That's what I want to know. The girl DLs with painted nails.
A1.
I was like,
did you just say A1?
But DLs with painted nails, DLs with profiles on Twitter. I'm like, I'd be confused.
Are you actually DL?
I just know back in the day. I mean, I'm not that old, but I miss back in the day when the boys was DL. They didn't even know what DL was. That's how DL they were. Now it's like,
wait,
it's so popular.
Pause. Hold on.
What?
What do you mean?
Like
that if they DL, they didn't know.
They didn't even know it. Like they didn't have the language.
No, they had the language. If you was able to sell weed, you had the language.
They didn't have that.
So when you was coming up,
yeah,
because I mean, you graduated high school like what, 16, 14, young babies.
That's when DL was actually like coming out of the
because DL is more discreet now.
Also, they're called discreet.
Yeah, like
what's
it's
discreet?
Not discreet. DL is like
discreet?
I'm gonna kill you. Like people find it discreet is like I'm gay. I know I'm gay, but I just don't want everybody in my business. That's kind of like how I.
But that doesn't mean. See, that's the thing. That's the difference between DL and
DL's like they're like repressed about the world knowing they're gay. I think discreet, they're more just like people who need to know. DL, they don't want nobody to know.
Well, some people don't understand it because the folks that be saying they're discreet, they literally cross the border with discreet into DL. So that's why I'm like, you sure?
I mean, I've had my share of DL. But that shit just sailed.
Like in high school?
Yeah. In like my early like.
That shit has sailed.
Yeah, the ship has sailed. Now I have standards and.
What's your standards? Tell us about that.
My standards?
You have standards.
Well, I need a Facebook. That's one thing.
Like you need a Facebook?
I need a Facebook.
So like, do you? Okay, so I know back then.
I need a Facebook.
I know back then for us.
2 in the morning and you're trying to.
Because I know back then for us, we didn't have social media. So honey, when I tell you, we was really like. Bitch, I did MySpace. However, I had Black Planet, we had AOL dial-up, and we had Megaphone back then. So what I was saying was, honey, if you was talking to a dude, you had to really picture in your head of what he looked like by that voice because bang.
Yeah. Oh, you must be talking about the party line.
Yeah, the party line, But I mean, even when you was on, because back then, you had the gay chat rooms. So I said, the AOL dial-up and stuff like that. So we,
that's
we
like
communicate up there.
The grinders in the chat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Grinders.
And
it's coming for your time.
I'm gonna tell her like my grandma never you gotta get there.
You gotta get there.
Because those were 10 years, I'll be old. So
those were different times.
You will be old and I will be fabulous.
You'll be older.
No, I won't.
Did you ever run into DM and you was like, "Oh, this is not your picture"?
Of course. Well, I've had to learn how to deal with the DMing because they'll send pictures and I'm like, "That's not you." Well, okay, let's say.
Wait, we'll tell you that's not that. I was about to say.
No. They'll use. I think I've never really been like catfish, but I think like dick pics. That's where the boys like snatch from Google, and I'm like, "That's not you."
You sure they snatched it from Google?
Snatched because I have a reverse image on my phone, so I'll just enter it. I'll take a screenshot because I don't have time. And if something's too good,
she said, I have reverse.
Yes, so I'll just send it, and then like when it pops up, it's like Google Images, and I'll send it because I don't understand. And then when I go, I'm like, this isn't you. They're like, yes, it is. How do you know? And I'm like,
pull your pants down. Let me see.
No, I just send them the photo that was on Google, and then I get blocked. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I made my point. Oh, how dare you? Oh, you're doing too much. Well, why are you lying to me?
I'm doing too much, but you're lying.
But you're lying.
I
don't lie.
For some ass.
You know,
like, what do you think was going to happen when you came to my house?
For the people that's, just confused or whatever, I know we just kind of talking all over the place. However, the topic of this episode, it will be in the bio. So this is a round table. So we're talking about a plethora of things. We're talking about a lot of things right now. So, however, we're going to have more things to talk about. We're just going to start with this. This is very interesting, child. We're talking about DL and discreet people, right? I'm trying to understand when the time of the differentiations have changed. I'm speaking for me. I don't know about anybody else. I'm speaking for me, and when did it change? Well, it probably changed around the time we used to graduate high school. Because eventually we stopped using the word.
I mean, DL is used a lot in like popular, like, gay culture, really black gay culture, like DL niggas. But
is this the time when they started robbing gay people? When they knew about the
stop. Yeah, like, but like discreet is more of like, I don't know. I just feel like it's more of like they know who they are. They just don't want everybody in there.
I still don't. No, they don't. They don't need
it.
To me, when I hear discreet,
you know how you queens are like to speak and stuff. So.
Well, no, when I hear discreet queens,
y'all girls.
Who's y'all?
Y'all girls. Like how you said y'all girls.
That's what they said. That's what they said. They can't take us because
can't take us now.
No, not you look like you said they can't take us.
I don't keep keep my mouth shut. That's different.
You keep your mouth shut, your legs open. Yeah. Got it. Stop.
Oh.
That's not a rating.
That's not a rating.
It's not a rating. No, I was speaking back to the people. Because, I just...
Not everybody knows that.
Yeah. No, but a lot of the boys, they're just like, they're so pressed. Like, oh, I don't want you to, and I'm like, it's 2 a.m. I don't give a fuck about what the world knows about.
What they doing up at? I feel like if you up at 2 a.m.,
there's only two things that open at 2 a.m. Legs and hospitals.
7-Eleven. My grandma always told me corner stores.
So there's 3.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but I mean, I'm over DL. They don't deal with the DLs no more.
So who you deal with now?
Discreet.
I like openly gay men or men who just are not like so pressed on like the world knowing they're gay. Like that's.
But this is so why we gotta be so pressed about the world? Like how did we?
I'm gay.
Because I feel like people are still
stuck
off of looking for other people's validation.
Yeah, straightness is has a chokehold.
But this is the thing. They got parents who you need to be validated by.
Okay, but like their parents are probably like homophobic,
very
religious, so
But even if they do move past that, even if they move past that, where their parents doesn't even care about that,
they're so social. They're so social.
That social is a high,
especially if you're deemed masculine.
You
gotta maintain it.
You gotta maintain that masculinity.
Maintain it, honey, and I understand, honey, because we love you. We love some masculinity, so I understand the struggle. Definitely.
But I get where you're coming from too, friend, because I feel like we shouldn't have to hide who we are. If there's a little femininity in you, you got a little
live your truth.
Live your truth. Don't be hide.
I mean, when I hit that runway, when I hit that sidewalk, I hit that sidewalk. I'm bad bitch.
You have no problem hiding.
No.
With skin out and all. Piece hanging.
Closet invisible.
See, Judies, you know me, your Judies know you so well. This is why we have y'all come to the channel.
But everybody doesn't have that privilege to be open and out.
Why they ain't? They human beings.
They may lose capital.
They're individuals first.
That's not how the world works.
Oh, well, we ain't talking about the world. We're talking about individuals, right?
Well,
We're talking about
that's
people, yeah.
People live with others.
So, that's fine. However, my work reality has nothing to do with my personal life. And the fact that what I'm doing in my personal life has nothing to do with how I want to shake and move in the world.
Wow.
So.
Like a true one.
Yeah. How
I agree. In a perfect world, we will all be open about what.
But see, that's that thing. Let's change the wording, right? The world don't need to be perfect. That's the thing. It's like
the world was never perfect.
The world was never perfect. It was not built on that. It's just people need to grasp of however you want to be and whatever you want to do, just do that and it works for you. Now it's a struggle along the way to figure that out because you are still learning things about yourself. You learning what you like, what you don't like, what makes you comfortable, what makes you uncomfortable, what makes you a people person, what doesn't make you a people person. The way the brain works, the human brain, like things change, the thought process change, all of that change each and every day. So it could be yesterday, I love me some pizza and chicken. Tomorrow I'm like, no, I don't love me pizza and chicken because I don't have the taste for it. So that's how it is. I get with the world and society and all of that stuff, right? That's cute. However, when it, like I said, it's a word when I hear things. And it to me that also stems from like certain different type of straight black men. You know, you want the money and you want the power, you want to be in these spaces and this and the third. What it is they still want to live like a powerful white man. That's all it is. Oh, yes. So some of these things that happen, we're already going to be stuck in this cycle because of what black men want. Now, we've been living here in Boston and it's like it's about to go on 4 years towards the end of this year. I've been living here. Just things that I hear people say of like what they want to create and what they want to do and how I'm doing it for my people and I'm bringing this to the people and this, that, and the third, and I want us to do this and have spaces and this, that. There's nothing wrong with that. However, when that narrative starts to change and shift because you're shunning your own people, just say what type of table you want to be at. Just say
it can't be
the type of space that you want to, because this is the thing, let me tell you, I don't ever want to be at nobody's table. I am the motherfucking table because I create it. It ain't even that.
You are the table.
I am the table because let me say something. When you hear people say, "I want to seat at the table," what does that sound like?
They want to sit at the straight white, hetero whiteness, rich table.
Okay. Yep. And yet again, there's nothing wrong with that. Why would I want to be a part of something that was never meant for me to be?
I mean, I don't. You got the first one to ask that question. You won't be last, girl. That's just the way it is. I mean, sure. Should we love ourselves?
It's not about that.
I guess that's where we get to the mindset of saying I am the table because I create my own table where everybody can come to my table.
But I also feel like you need both. You do need.
I mean,
don't think so.
You don't because this is the thing. It in your mentality is puts your brain in a box of where you think you can only go or where you can think that only surpasses of certain privileges that are required to you when there is more. We're not going to get to the more because I want to be at that table.
Well,
this is the table I want to be at. We don't need to be at that table.
I mean, I understand that, but that's unfortunately that's not always how the world kind of works. I mean, that's just real life. I mean, you do have to kind of get white validation, straight validation.
Who said that?
Those things.
Who said that?
I mean, if you want to be like super successful,
no.
Those are things
those
are markers of success.
Who said that? I need you to give me a factual person that said it. Who said it?
I mean, society does.
Society said it. Can you pull up a link?
Yeah.
Where? Google it.
Oscars, Grammys. Those are things that we have to be. I'm sorry, that's just the real thing.
I get what you're saying.
You don't have to like it.
I get what you're saying, but you're giving me the generic version. Yeah. That's like I'm saying I like to drink 100% milk, and you're giving me very 1%.
I'm giving you 1%. I'm just being honest.
This is what I know what you're saying, but sweet baby, I'm trying to get you to use your head. I need you to think a little deeper. You giving me surface stuff. That's what you do. Yes.
Okay, girl.
Giving me surface.
Well, when you get your own table, let me know.
Oh, girl, it's coming along right well.
But I mean, I agree. I think we should validate ourselves. You shouldn't have to do. We shouldn't have to go to white folks to get the validation. We shouldn't have to be validated by straight people. But unfortunately, those are the people who have the power.
Who said it?
I mean, Those people have the power.
This
so
is the thing.
They don't have the power.
This is the thing. I get what you saying. I'm always gonna keep saying who said it.
They did.
Because okay.
They did. I mean,
so we moving right along because we don't know
along.
who said it. They said it, and we keep saying they. We don't know who they is. These people or no acronyms. We don't know to the 1 to the power of 2 to the square of 3 to the root of 2 to the 4. So the people, right? Okay. So we told y'all this is a round table. We're gonna be talking about a lot of different topics tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed that one because honey, I love my friends because we still debate honey, but I still love these hoes.
Sure do.
I love these hoes.
No, isn't this part 2 to the round table?
This part 2 to the round table.
Oh, right. I thought so.
That's part 2.
That's
And
part
doing a good job, Jed. How you feeling?
I can't wait for them to
I can't wait for
these
now.
topics.
See, these topics, because you know me, I'm straight laced.
No, that's because now. Side note, y'all. So Judiee, let me tell y'all about this one, right? Miss Mama's right here because I wanted her. We was having a conversation on the phone talking about a lot of stuff. That's how this episode came about. We talking about a number of things, honey. She was like, "I come on the podcast and talk about
I need to be honest.
Because I need to be honest. Then she hit me with the. So what the topic gonna be? So I could be prepared.
So I can be prepared. Stay ready, so I never have to get ready.
I said, "Oh no, friend, I said, friend, I got you. It's gonna be a round table." He said, "What?" It's gonna be a round table, friend.
I'm still that girl. So
Right.
pull up these
Come
questions.
on, I'm still that girl.
So pull up these questions
And
we can still.
Cause
I just like to
still-
prepare myself.
she wanted to be so ready. I said, no, just come, friend, because you don't need to be ready. You just need to be
You
ready.
know, I like to have my notes,
What's it?
my annotations.
Cause let me tell you, she'll come with a whole laptop, okay?
Sure, what my iPad
It's right over there.
Nice little dissertation.
I'm like, what you writing?
But she said she's trying to catch me off guard. That's okay.
It's all right. It's okay. Shimmy, shimmy, shim, shim.
Shim shim.
Shim, shim.
Shim shim.
Ooh, what y'all think we should talk about?
Goodness, let's see.
What y'all think we should talk about? What y'all think we should talk about?
Oops,
Not
excuse
there.
me. I'm
That is
sorry.
not
I'm
what
very
we
ghetto.
discussed.
Girl, very ghetto. Every part.
Girl. Child.
Never said I was a classy bitch. Never did. Never said it. First time.
Okay, first topic, y'all, because I gay. Oh my god. Okay, friend, so let's talk about it. How you feel about bystanders? We talking about bisexual people.
I have no problem with bisexual people. I think that you should live in your truth. I do feel this, because the girls like to tussle, but
Not the tussle.
Not the tussle, friend.
the girls like to. I do feel like, of course, it's always a double standard. Women can be bi, and men can't. And it's cute when women do it. It's perverse when men do it. Men are chosen to pick a side. I don't agree with that, and I also feel like, I do feel like sometimes gay men hide behind bisexuality as a shield. It's like I can, you have 1 foot in, 1 foot out because you don't want to be fully gay because then you'll be completely ostracized from, the heteronormative society. But if you pretend to be bi, then you'll maybe give your straight mom or your straight dad some hope that, you'll just end up with a woman.
With some grandkids.
Right, and some grandkids. And that's not to say that, because I don't believe that you need to be with a woman as a man to be bisexual, but I also believe there needs to be women in, like, there needs to be the opposite sex in the picture sometimes. I do feel like you can't die and
you're only dealing with
it for the past 30 years.
I mean, I know some
I
know some bisexual people like that thing is just like it depends on how they feel at the time.
Yeah.
So if they find a girl that they vibe with this and third, that's what they're gonna really vibe it
Of course.
with. If they find a guy, then it's just like, hey, that's the stuff we can do that. To piggyback on about the women, I think the thing that I don't like about the issues between men and women when it comes to like bisexuality and stuff like that. I don't like that women can have the freedom sex range of being able to play with the same sex and deal with men, and it's like it's real cute.
Mm-hmm.
And then once she decides to settle down and get her husband, this, that, and the third, it's like she's never looked at.
Yeah.
And she like, oh, she's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But if a guy do it with girl, he said he want to wife and kids, but he told me he's doing this for me. I'm like, what's going on? And it's just like, child, like,
For sure.
Like let's pump the brakes, baby. Like people could really be out here being themselves.
And I think it's more like when straight women a lot of times are like, oh, I've dipped in the lady pond, and most of the time society is like, okay, like that you've reverted back where like a man could never do that. It's like I always see like, gayness for a man is like a straight man is like clear water, and gayness is black ink. Like once you get a drop, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Like the word is like there's nothing. Like you can scrub it up, and folks will still be like,
he could be like, I got my head. He could be like, I get head from a dude one time
40 years
ago.
Oh,
he's gay.
And
oh my God,
he's gay. He like, let me again.
So for sure, there's that like double standard. And there's also the idea that like bisexuals cheat more, and I'm like, not really. Like straight men cheat every day. But they're more promiscuous.
They cheat more.
Really. A lot of folks have like the idea that like, oh, like particularly like cis het women are like, oh, like he's just gonna cheat on me. I'm like, well, straight men cheat on you every day. So it's like, what's the difference?
Let's be real. Like some women be out here cheating. Most women be out here cheating. They just do a lot more baggage.
They got a lot up.
Like, but so just
I mean, for me, bystanders, I've found myself in questionable conversations with women, and sometimes they'll ask me because they won't know right off
the political way to say things.
Well, not even that. They will ask me if I still deal with women because I don't come off gay right away at work. So at most times,
let's put a pin right there. What is coming off gay?
Oh my God,
it's not.
What coming? So for the girls that don't know, coming off
like if
coming off gay, you're real
feminine,
and you're able to be yourself in the play setting. Right. And with me, I can give you what up, how you doing, how you day,
So you said so you telling the girls that you're very unclockable.
Yeah,
I'm very unclockable. Yes, I'm very unclockable.
Yeah. Until you speak, and then
until I give a little extra, what I'm saying.
Like, oh,
well, there's a little something there.
I just got sweated.
Oh, okay.
Everybody.
Anyway, so back to what I was saying,
whatever. As soon as you step foot.
Honestly, I'm not. I get flooded on by everybody.
That's okay.
That's why.
Folks know.
That's why I said what I said. I don't care what the folks know.
No,
nobody could ever get me.
The folks
know. You are one of a kind, honey.
Oh, shy.
As long as you understand that.
They know.
One of a kind.
Yeah.
So Andy, tell us about what are your thoughts on swinger clubs?
You actually don't have a problem. Absolutely not. I'm very conventional.
She's so
traditional in other ways. I have no problem with swingers. I do feel like speaking to the swingers, all the girls we talk about, Mr. Will and Jada, and they are swingers. Yeah. And I do feel like swingers, people assume that like it's always okay for men to have multiple women, but I don't think we're still in that. And society still has a stigma of women being proud to have multiple men. Like it's not seen that. It's not. And being considered a wife and a mother, like it's just different. Like for instance, like people have this big thing with Jada, and I'm like, well, Will was sleeping with other women. Why is that? Like, why is it such a terrible thing? They both were swingers, but it's more acceptable for a man to like.
They both are bisexual, right? But I believe that though.
They both are swingers. So like, why is it? But like, people are like, oh, like she's ruining him. Like, how? Like, just because she is has autonomy and says like, yes, I had sex with other men, and my husband was okay with that. And I think that's the thing, because men are not supposed to be like okay with that. Where women, they're supposed to like make concessions and about their men having multiple wives, and they'll most of the time will say they won't like it, but then sometimes that's when the bisexuality will maybe I will have a threesome to try to please him. Yeah. So I do feel like there is that like kind of double standard with like when men have multiple women and when women have multiple men. But I don't have an issue. I don't eat other people's yum. I mean, I don't yuck other people's yum. Like if that's what suits you, do you. Like, if you want to get married and you want to have 50
So you got
million
multiple
people,
menses?
No, I said them.
Oh, I was
That
Me, I'm a one type of girl, one man type of girl.
No.
Yeah, no,
You can't do 2 or 3.
no, I can barely do one. Like,
Just,
One.
have you ever tried it?
I don't know.
Have you
I
thought
mean, you
about
only
it?
can barely do
I can
one.
barely do one. These niggas get, but it's a lot. I can't. I need one man.
Just
3, 4, 5.
No. See, you going too high. You gotta start off slow. That's gonna make 2,
No.
3.
She can't even make it past one.
No. Like, I have dated, like, I've been involved with, like, multiple men, but, like, actively, like, cause all come together and, like, no, I just can't.
See, that's what I was trying to get. Okay.
I think I would love to be a part of a swingers club.
Shoot, more power to you.
Girl, I'm that type of girl.
I mean, that's
I
what,
like
I mean, I heard
that
that's what
they-
girls like to do.
They call it a chandelier.
But I also feel like that should be.
She the last one to be fucking talking. The last to be talking.
I am the one to be talking. I've never done it.
She's a girl.
I
You
don't
know
know
that.
No,
She's
wait,
never
no. So, okay.
done it,
So let's clean
but
this
it's
up. These
something
girls be
to
like,
like
I've
it.
done a lot of things. No, I have not done a lot of things. Honestly, I've done some stuff. I've inquired some
We
teams.
love semantics.
I'm speaking truth. I've inquired in some things. Now it's just a lot of stuff I ain't really tried. And I don't know if I'm
Pretty
gonna do it.
vanilla.
I've never really tried swingers club either. I'm just like, I feel like I would fit well in that
I'm pretty
community.
sure you probably would if you
You
test
too
it
soon.
out.
You
No,
too
what which one am I swinging at? The jungle?
Girl.
You do give.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to go there.
I give what?
Girl, jungle.
She is the jungle.
No, that's
Girl,
not what it was given.
her and Tarzan.
Girl, give it the Jungle Book, okay? In the Lion King.
I'll be true to circle of life.
No, I am Scar.
That's
Okay.
lies.
Oh,
Scar.
God.
What is this next
Hakuna
question?
Matata.
This is the next question, girl.
Are you sure you ready? She said she like next all these questions. These are topics.
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 Okay.
Like Wendy Williams hot topics.
Girl, she's nowhere near to be found.
She's not.
Anywho, y'all. So the next one we're gonna talk about, relationships is not a partnership.
What do you mean?
know?
I have a question. What do you mean? What does
What
that
do you
mean?
mean? Think.
What do you mean? Relationships not a partnership?
Just think about it. A relationship
girls,
is not a partnership.
Hey, girl, so I would love to
A
know
relationship
what
is not a
that means.
partnership.
What does that mean?
It's not.
Explain.
So what is the depends? What is a relationship?
What does that
to you?
mean?
I mean, a partnership and a relationship are synonyms in my book.
No. Yet again, this is what I'm saying, and it's nothing to just no. As you always say, these
y'all
girls.
love, like,
but this is
y'all
the
love
thing.
to split hairs.
This is the thing. These girls, but these young girls don't know how to keep their mouth closed.
I know how to keep my mouth closed.
You talking now?
Okay, so
Just
what is
think-
the difference between?
Think of the
You
question.
No, because like
I'm
partnership.
trying to give it to you. Just think.
No, come let's go. Like
Relationship is not a partnership.
It is a type of partnership, actually.
Is it how?
Yes.
Do tell.
Like, partnership. Like, let's not be dumb.
No, we not.
We not. I'm trying
Like,
to. I'm trying to help.
y'all like
No.
y'all like to
You
play.
keep saying y'all. I'm trying to help you expand your brain, sis. Think about it. Relationship is not a partnership.
Okay, so do you mind elaborating? So maybe I can get what you and then.
Okay, so what is the relationship to you?
So there are different types of relationships. I'm assuming you're talking about like romantic, like with my man, and it's a partnership. Technically,
Okay, so you feel like whatever relationship you get in is a partnership. How?
because what he does affects me, and what I do affects him. We're together. We're a
That's-
union. We're a unit. Assuming we're monogamous. I know the girls are always monogamous. So assuming you're monogamous,
Not assuming you're monogamous.
yes, what I
Okay.
what he does affects me. What I do affects him.
Okay.
So I want to know what's going on. I want to making any big decisions. I would like to know, and vice versa. Simple.
That's it. That's all you got.
That-
So the reason for that title, because of a lot of discussions that I do have with a lot of different circle of my friends. Honestly, I stand by that question because and I heard this somewhere on an interview somebody was doing, and it really clicked and made sense. A relationship is not a partnership because when you think about it, so a relationship is people come into situations looking for relationship value of things. Of, you know, if I get with this guy, I want him to love me and trust me and respect me and honor me and this and that and the third, da 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 da. All of that across the board, right? A partnership in that is different because it's easy to get in a relationship. It is not easy to be in a partnership because people don't know how to build or figure out what that looks like for themselves, or, you know, discussing of hardship of certain things of like, okay, this is where you at in your life. This is where I'm at in my life. How can we bring this together so we can over succeed, so we can still be stronger as individuals, but also be stronger when we're together? Because we need to have a very strong foundation.
So what would be the key difference between a relationship and a partnership to you?
You know, so certain little things of like, I'm working a corporate 14500 whatever job. You probably, you know, we get in a relationship and you just so happen to be working at like a Target or Macy's or something. You know, you in that because we're together. So I feel like me as a human being or as your partner, it's my job to also help elevate you. Because let's be real, when you're in a relationship, sometimes you can feel insecure depending on who's making more of the money. So it's just like, it's all about elevation. So how can we come together to build what we're building, but also not only make sure that I'm good and I'm strong and I'm better, but also you good and you're strong, you better, and we can do that together. So like if you come in, your credit score ain't the best. I feel like as your partner, it's my job to help you make sure your credit score get in the 800 range.
Right.
So anything that we want to do, it can easily be done without any issues.
Right.
So like you used to making $10 an hour. I want to be able to make sure you succeed of making, you know, over 16, you know,
you love a hypothetical.
Oh, right. I'm just saying that, you know, over 6-figure range type things. In certain relationships, people don't do that because they're looking at the baseline of things. That's the reason why I say that.
Maybe because I thought that was like standard. No.
Everybody don't think like that, baby.
That's the girls. I'm trying to buy a house. I'm trying to ask them maybe.
Right.
That's
your plan. That's nothing wrong with that. That's your partnership. That's what you're working towards. And
but your relationship.
Okay, I see. Like, so a partnership is assuming it's deeper. Like
it's more in depth.
And it's more in depth because the thing is, if we're building a partnership, it's like, as human beings, we evolve and we grow and we change about ourselves, but also I'm taking the initiative, like, flaws and all, the good part about you, the bad part, I'm taking that in. You get what I'm saying? I'm taking that in.
So there's a word that we use for that. It's called marriage.
Well, some people don't want that.
We're not doing that.
See, y'all can talk about it because I ain't gonna talk about it.
That's what people. That's typically like when you get married. That's where the partnership.
That's where the partnership comes in.
Like, okay, now we're one.
Yeah.
But you don't want that.
No, I don't want marriage.
I just want this ring to get on this ring, and I can't wait. But I'm not about to just say I do to any Joe Snow. That's, you know, it's like, yeah, Andy. No.
That's why you start the building. That's why you start the building of it all in the beginning.
Kim Kardashian 72 days type of thing. Like I need some.
I mean, we can't even say Kim Kardashian at this point. You know, Chloe moved faster than her. She got married in 30 days.
30 a month? That's rich people stuff. See, I can't afford that. So
it ain't even that. I can't even say rich people. It's called falling in love too fast and hoping that the nigga gonna change after being with him for a month. But that ain't none of my business.
I don't be understanding that. Why do you go into a situation thinking that the nigga gonna change in a month and he ain't even changed in the first week?
I mean, a lot of some of these gay girls do it.
A lot of what?
A lot of some of these gay girls do it. So some of these gay girls, for them to think that they know you, they need to get in the bed first. They get out of the bed, and
I mean that's pretty
that come after.
Normal. Like, I got to know.
That is not normal.
I like to drive a car before I buy it, you know,
and that's the problem.
Well, would you spend $50,000 before you test something out? Before you buy it?
Yet again, and the statements were made. Relationship is not a partnership. See the thought process of this. See the thought process of this.
Why would I?
It's okay, baby. Trust me, I'm not judging by any means.
I'm so sorry. I need to know what it's worth because I feel like why would I? If we're equating like, so this is like when people are like, you know, the full no sex before marriage thing. So like, partnership is the marriage, and the relationship is this. I need to know before I see ID. We need to have chemistry. Like, I'm not waiting. I need to know. And I need to know now. Like, I need to know.
So you one of the girls like you meet somebody, y'all need to have sex right then and there.
No, but I'm not
because that's what I'm saying.
No.
That's you gotta be specific, baby, because some girls do that.
I mean, I do.
Them
do
the girls,
that,
them the girls I'm talking about. It's like we meet.
I do that. But it's
not required. Like I met one guy and I didn't sleep with him, and he was kind of shocked because I guess he kind of assumed that I'm like, no, we don't have to do. We just had to talk. It's not a requirement for me, but I need it within a relatively good amount of time.
What's the good amount of time?
Within a month or two, at least.
Well, at least that you said a month or two. A lot of girls will say within 2 to 3 days.
Hello, somebody.
I've got months.
My ministry.
I've done months about it, so it's not that deep.
Ministry, my calling.
What?
I'm to the altar.
No, I don't need that.
Edwards, make sure you zoom in on that fool.
I don't. I definitely need to know.
I barely could go a week.
I've gone months. I'm a bottom. Like, I don't do much.
You can really go a week.
I can really go a week with any type of interaction. I can't do it.
Weeks,
You
months.
might need to check that out.
Girl, I've been trying to check it out.
That is great. That ain't even funny with this. Oh, you can't go.
But some people just have a high libido,
That has nothing to do with it. Like, no, because this is my thing. Even if you just, you J.O.,
right?
that's fine. But he's literally like, I can't go through a week without touching nobody.
I'm saying nothing. A lot of the girls need it now. They need it. I need dick and I need it now. It's very.
I'm needing dick or I'm giving dick. One or the other.
Yeah, within a week, though. That's like you have to do it every week.
Something.
Girl, last week I did it back to back.
No,
I did 1, 2, 3.
No. So we gonna move on. Pull this last one. Pull it. No.
You don't want to talk about that?
No.
Girl, back to back. I apologize, never sorry.
Oh, what does that mean?
So what that means is I'll apologize, but I'm not sorry for how I felt. Like I'll apologize for the behavior, or I'll apologize for the situation and how it came about, but I'm not gonna apologize. I'm not sorry for how I
For me,
felt.
none of the above.
I know it's not.
I feel like when I was younger, you couldn't pay me to apologize, and I had to learn that, particularly in American culture, you're supposed to apologize and say sorry. I do feel like you are, people say like, oh, you're supposed to apologize. You're supposed to say sorry when you hurt someone's feelings, but I'm like, well, I don't care. And I had to learn, like, yeah, you may not care, but it's just a nice thing. It's an etiquette. Like, you're supposed to apologize. But I do believe that sorry is a 4-letter word. And people literally just say it just so you can get off the bat to escape accountability. So I do believe if you are going to say it, you should mean it. You shouldn't just, I'm sorry, girl, and leave, and then do it again and again and again. Well, then why don't, I'd rather you just say, fuck me. Like, this, whatever, girl.
Then fuck you.
Right. Don't say sorry and keep doing the shit that you're doing. That's not right. So I definitely, I apologize. I've come a long way. So
Because you could pay her. You can give her pity to apologize, child.
Couldn't. But that was years ago, and I was little baby gay. But now I apologize.
So what do you do now?
I apologize. I'm mature. If I do something wrong, I don't do wrong things. So, but when I do them,
so you're a Twinkie gay or you're a mature gay?
I'm mature.
She a Twinkie.
But I don't need to apologize for things because I don't do anything wrong typically.
Yeah, so that mean don't apologize to the DLs because they be wrong.
Why would I apologize to them?
That's why I said they be wrong.
They don't do nothing wrong to me.
They don't do nothing to me.
Everything's right over here.
Come on, somebody.
She said everything good in the hood.
So what does it mean to you, friend? I apologize, but I'm not sorry.
I just said it. Child, we talked about that.
Do you apologize to people?
It depends on the situation.
I mean, you texted me you said sorry for being late. So, I mean,
yeah, because I was really sorry for being late.
I feel like when you meet, like when you know it's needed, or but like you don't just go around saying I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Like I said, it depends on the situation. I mean, there's been times of like I said, it really depends. If I feel like at that time I was overly mean,
I do feel like sometimes some folks are they're just too good to.
But you see, this is the thing. I wouldn't even say that I'm too good. I just feel like when situations happen and things play out the way that they play out, I felt with that. I felt in the moment. I meant what I said.
Do you?
You know, whether if I hurt you in the process or not, I meant what I said and I stand on it. I'm just not coming back on it.
That's why I say things that I mean.
Yeah, like I just.
And if I get mad, I retreat myself. And I know it's easier said than done. Everybody can't do that, but like I'm like, oh, I need to go because I'm gonna say something that I can't say back.
Nah, that I'll do that because I'll walk away. Like, what are you doing?
Give me a second. Because I'm hurt your feelings.
I'm very much in between of both of those. I will say what I feel at that moment, depending on what the situation is.
I'm gonna say what I say and I apologize later.
I'm not even. And then sometimes I don't even apologize for it.
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay.
Because it is what it is. It's like you got me to that point. That's what you got. Because I don't disrespect. I don't go nowhere disrespecting people. I don't go nowhere where I have to make somebody feel like they need to apologize to me if they're doing wrong to me. Like, if it comes out because we've gotten to that point.
Right.
And that's what it is.
But I mean, that's also that's why you establish boundaries. And it's easier said than done.
I know somebody that got in a whole relationship and apologized to me 5 times about the same situation and still lies about it.
Hey, come back.
I'm back.
Come back. All right, girl.
Ooh.
I think it's time
I just want people to know.
I think it's time for her.
And it ain't time.
It should be time.
It ain't time. I just want people to look. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all have somebody y'all talking to, somebody y'all kicking it, they cool. Y'all building friendships, friends with business, whatever it is. And you know, you just have somebody just come and do something stupid and apologize about the same thing about 4 or 5 times. Them. Okay.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah,
because you don't have to accept disrespect.
Cool.
Friends, family, or not. I mean, I know we tend to extend grace to people who we're close to, but even still,
y'all find Grace. Tell Grace only $20.
Right, but even still, and that's one thing I've had to learn with family. Like, just because someone's your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, doesn't mean they have the right to disrespect you.
You better tell them.
Because they're not going to let you disrespect them, for sure.
Not at all.
No. I'm your mama.
I don't care.
Your point.
I don't care. But I also realized that for your parents or your grandparents, people who are older than you, you don't have to disrespect them to get your point across.
Absolutely.
And I've mastered that, and my mother hates it because I don't have to cuss around and call her some bitches and hoes like I would do here. But but I can definitely put her place respectfully, So yeah, but I don't like my siblings and stuff. I absolutely I cuss them out all the time. It's like we're grown. We're not 2 no more. Like we're not gonna do that. We're not. Like you're grown. I'm grown. We all got bills, and y'all not paying any of mine. Yeah. So until that day comes, maybe you'll,
hush up.
Yeah.
Because either they will or they won't. And it's cool because it's always time for a tea and hot chocolate. And hot chocolate. Tea. Hot chocolate. Tea. Hot chocolate. Don't do that.
Someone has to be classy.
This is our This is our intro, but you're not gonna do mess up this.
Someone has to be classy. Someone has to be.
You're right. Blend in with the wall.
Everybody can't be.
Blend in with the wall. I understand. Blend in with the wall.
Blend in with the wall, girl. Blend in with the wall.
So y'all ready? We're gonna play kill off with this gig. You like games?
Yes, I love a game. I play a lot with these niggas.
I can tell.
I'm just kidding. I do not play games with these niggas. They get blocked. That's what they do.
Oh my god, I'm so done.
Andy says she play games.
I do.
Okay, so
Monopoly.
Money.
Right.
So we're gonna play. We're gonna play tea and hot chocolate. We're gonna play tea and hot chocolate. So now we're gonna ask random questions, right?
Oh, it's called tea and hot chocolate. Tea and hot chocolate. Well, I love tea. Hot chocolate's good, but I prefer tea.
No, hot chocolate is not good.
Right. So it's pretty much almost like true and false. So
okay.
If we ask you a question and you think that is true, 110,000% true.
Oh, I get it. Like tea. Like I get it.
Right.
Like, yes, you agree. Right.
So now in this case, if be honest, girl,
we need you to be
so in this case, if you don't feel like the question ain't hitting what it's supposed to give what it's supposed to give, and it's very much false. It's hot chocolate. Give it very Milky Way-ish.
Okay. Milky Way.
Not Milky Way.
We're not talking about the galaxy.
No. Definitely not. So, you know, tea and hot chocolate is friends. You pull them first, you don't have me pull. I pull the first
No,
one
you
last
pull
time.
first, girl.
Pull first
Oh.
last time.
Girl, I ain't got it. All right.
You better pray on it.
I'm praying.
Tea, a hot chocolate, thick, a hot chocolate, thick.
Girl. Tea or hot chocolate, girl? Tea or hot chocolate? Snickers are better than Milky Ways.
Tea.
You think
That ain't
so?
true. I'm with you.
I think, yeah.
I like
Yeah.
Milky Ways better.
I like
than
Milky Way, but I think
I like
Snickers is a
Snickers.
little bit
It's
more.
something about that crunch. That initial first bite.
Girl, she knows she's
No.
like a cute nut, girl.
I'm not, girl. And I do too, girl, so I ain't judging. I'm not. But yes, some Snickers and the ice cream. Girl. Okay.
With the Haagen-Dazs.
You said Snickers, you didn't specify.
Okay, well,
So.
y'all are going way beyond.
So we're gonna operate, girl.
Oh my God.
Go extinct. This ain't Walmart.
Walmart.
So, let's see. Tea, hot chocolate. Yes.
Oh, you Spanish now?
He is Hispanic.
See,
Do you know that?
Oh,
tea, hot chocolate.
those lips.
Wesley Snipes is finer than Denzel.
At what point in time in their career, I need to know
Never.
what.
Denzel sits on him. Hot chocolate. And Denzel eats him.
I'm like,
every time.
they didn't put all of that in the, they didn't put all that in the question, friend. He's talking about somebody.
Denzel back in his prime? Training day? Ah!
Well, we need to go back farther because 90s Denzel was.
Ooh! That was like, yeah, that's the type of man I want, honey. Okay? Cuss me out.
But I mean, but Wesley can get it too. Well, if he
Well,
got,
if y'all was going back then,
if
Wesley
he,
was giving it.
you know,
back
Wesley
then.
was giving
chocolate.
it. He was very chocolate and buff. You know, he was giving boy.
I
What
think
do
Morris
y'all got?
Chestnut did more for me.
Not Morris.
But then, if you did that comparison, you'd have to do Morrison,
Why?
Omar Epps.
Omar Epps. Ooh.
Who's Omar?
But see, Omar got that.
No, I know
like,
who that is. I just, he's not like Omar Epps.
These Gen Zs. Y'all better know these
This is
people.
why she a twink.
That's why she
That's
She
Twink.
a Twinkie girl. She's
Girl,
on top.
Twinkie
She a
girl.
Twinkie.
Oh my, oh no. God no.
Nah,
No, Morris Chestnut for sure. Morris Chestnut for sure. I'm so sorry.
I hope I get a rap one.
A rap one, you said?
Okay.
A rap question. Oh my God. And I think you're a Nicki fan, right?
Yes, I am.
What? Sri Lanka? What?
I love all of the rap girls.
Oh shit. Okay, so you might know this tea. Let's see if you know this tea.
Okay.
Tea or hot chocolate?
Okay. My goodness. What is going on?
Nicki? Is
What, Lil' Kim? Oh.
Oh, wait, Rob, relax.
I'm, you know me, I'm ready. Like,
That's what I'm saying. That's the problem. She
I'm
ain't
ready.
listening, child. She
I'm like,
listening
here we
before
go.
she-
Because you know how you girls love to put everybody. Let me hear. Nicki
She
or
used
who?
to see. She was one of them girls that was ready to walk.
She was
Right.
ready to wall you.
Right.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
And then you trying to go for the queen,
That's
too?
what I was like, that's what people tend
No,
to.
we weren't
do.
going there. We were
Oh,
going to go
let's see.
Nicki, tea or hot chocolate, Nicki.
If you say Nicki one more time, say the other girl's name, girl. That's what we're trying to
She
get
trying
to.
to get the question.
No,
I'm
she's
trying
stalling.
to get it out. I'm trying to get it out.
Because she know as soon as
First-
she say the name, I'm going to go gag.
Okay.
Okay, Nicki's better. Oh, so let me get it right. Nicki is better than Megan Thee Stallion.
And versus her versus, right? Her
Versus and versus.
I mean, I don't think it's fair to compare them because like Nicki has 4 albums, and Megan has 1. Like it's just not.
My girl ain't
But
got
I
no
mean,
album.
versus though,
And she doesn't have that many. Like, it's not fair that Nicki been in 10 years. She's been in what 2? Like it's just like different. Like, I don't know,
But she's
y'all
been here
always-
for 2. With her verses has been slapping.
But Nicki, but where's none of these girls have a monster. That's what I'm waiting for the girls to come out and rap. Not have big budget videos that cover up their non-lyrical talent. I need them to rap.
I mean, I'll say the music industry is all
It's different.
talent.
Yeah.
And the rest
But,
of
I
everything
mean,
else.
I think Megan Thee Stallion's a talented girl, and I have no problem with her.
Chocolate.
Yeah, but she's not like more talented. I don't think she's versatile. That's my thing with Megan. Like she's She's very sexy, pussy cat, and that's not. I love it. But I think you need to give some versatility, show that you can be, multifaceted. The pussy raps is like, girl.
Okay. I mean, the gays is doing it too.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Girl, what?
Tea Hot Chocolate. Saucy Santana live performances is better than Lil Nas X.
There you go, y'all comparing Lil Nas X.
I'm not comparing, girl. You talk about budget and stuff. We said live performances. We talking about talent.
Live performances. He is a major Grammy-winning artist who gets millions. But he has a push. He has a budget around him. Where
we gotta get live performances. We talking about talent, giving musicality, words, verses.
Girl, no, like Sassy said,
just say
no, but I just don't feel like it's y'all. It's
I get what you're saying, but you very looking above the surface. I'm talking
about talent. No, I think that.
I think because for me, Saucy Santana is very talented, and I like a lot of his live performances.
I mean, but he doesn't really have a whole bunch of money behind him. Was my point.
So you're looking for visuals. I'm looking for talent.
Well, that's a part of the live performance. When we go see Beyonce, she's gonna give you a visual, and she's talented as well.
She's giving you a visual because y'all are already knowing the music. We're saying we're now between Lil Nas X and Saucy. You're getting actual. It's the music. We don't know all their music like how we know Beyonce.
Okay, but when you say live performance, are you talking about all the smoke and mirrors? Or are you talking about
have you been to his?
Both of them are rappers and they're standing on stage and rapping. Like that's what a live performance comes with.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So that's what I'm saying. Like Saucy.
Whether you have a big performance or a small. You can still give a show. You can still dominate. Taja Call does it in all of his concerts.
But Taja Call,
he doesn't have. He's a millionaire. But that doesn't. But I've been to 2 of his concerts already. It's not giving you high production budget. His budget for his concerts ain't that high.
Yeah, but he's probably doing bigger budgets than Saucy Santana. Whether you like it or not, I want to eat.
Actually, it's the same. But
okay,
I'm gonna leave it
well,
there.
of course, it's the same.
Saucy doesn't even have dancers. Saucy is all about him.
But I also feel like Saucy's more of like a traditional rapper. You don't need all the That's where I get it. Cardi and Nicki and Megan, they're more of a pop mainstream artists. So yes, they're gonna need the dancers and the smoke and mirrors. Where trust me, if Saucy Santana was given $5 million, he'll have a whole bunch of girls behind him dancing. It's just when you don't have money, you gotta.
Who said Saucy has money?
He has money.
He probably ain't got.
But he's not.
He probably got the big.
He's not that money. Budget. Exactly.
Come on, friend.
So I like fair comparison, not unfair comparison.
Okay.
I feel like it was about talent. I think it was a good.
Talented.
Yeah, because Saucy Santana is really talented. Like I think he's very.
He's kind of a one-trick pony too, though.
I
like him.
Well, I didn't get one.
He's it's very same flows.
Tea Hot Chocolate. Fox picked up a second season of Star.
I thought Star was canceled.
She is, and it's 3 seasons.
That's 3. That's great. I like Star. I'm happy. I love Amaya Star, honey. Gay face. I love her.
I love all of my Detroit girls is in that show. So I love
Which
ones? The white girl, what's her name? Judiee. She's from Detroit. Ryan Destiny is from Detroit because I remember her from the girl group.
Ryan Destiny.
Them girls went to Cass Tech. Shout out to Cass Tech. I never been because I went to Western International High School. But shout out to Cass Tech. So
I can't wait to get to Detroit.
I know, right?
So I can finally see all of these
places
and a few other niggas.
And you know what? I ain't got time. Other than that was Tea Hot Chocolate, y'all.
It's Tea Hot Chocolate.
And you have fun?
I did.
It was amazing.
Yes.
Did you? She said,
it's great to have these conversations.
You know, we got more conversations. You always know we got more people, child, and That's just what we do here, honey. We like to, get you girls to listen and keep paying attention.
Pick those brains. Come up off the surface.
Yeah, get you to
be deeper. That's what surface.
Knee deep in it.
Is there anything you want to tell the Judies? You know how to find you in your social medias and things?
No, man.
You don't want to get them nothing?
It's okay.
You can't do my Judies like that.
They need a follower. Just give
you
them
can them Instagram.
I made this like when I was like younger, but it's funny ass guy at Instagram. That's fine. And then so if you want to follow me there, you can follow me there.
What made you choose that?
I was really funny back in high school.
So what happened now? You got dry?
No, y'all was laughing. Oh, I mean that's fine. Y'all don't have to laugh now because I done get. But y'all was laughing. I don't act like I don't fight, so I may have to apologize.
Okay,
because I don't fight. These just got the
Child,
I know y'all like the hustle.
Thank y'all, Judies, for tuning in. I hope y'all like everything. However, like I said earlier in this video, for all of our YouTube Judies that love to watch us visually, because y'all just like a good visual, honey.
Make sure you subscribe.
Okay, please make sure that you subscribe. Hit the notification bell every time we upload so you would know. And make sure you like this, and also comment in the comments, because Judiee wants y'all to comment, child.
Yeah, I want y'all to comment.
Judiee wants y'all to know. We want to know how y'all like in the season. We want to know how we give y'all fever. It's just been a lot going on.
And I want to see y'all sweat us too.
Yeah, we do. We really, really do. So, we're going to drop all of that in the video for y'all, because y'all see the hoodies. I ain't got to go into more detail. Just know.
It's coming.
If it's not coming now, it should already be here by the time you watch this.
Yeah, it will be.
But y'all know how we kick this thing off. If you can't kiki with your Judies,
then who can you kiki with?
Yes, we want to thank y'all for tuning in to SinglyGay podcast. We want to thank our special Judiee here. Andy, she came
in the building.
The room in the building for us.
Yes.
And,
white woman kind.
That part. We love you guys, and make sure y'all have a good night.
Black woman.
Yeah, we don't have to. No white woman.
Yeah,
no more white woman.
Enjoy your weekends, and we love you, and we just hope that you have.
But
have a good old time. Get home. We love you. Bye.